Hello, hello. We're continuing this game again, and unfortunately last time I made a slight mistake. I let it AFK for too long. What I unlocked was this here. It's like a double color merger, I guess. So two shapes go in, one color goes in. It's like half the resources, but I have to wonder if how this works with belt speed, right? So these are 1 item per second. These are 1.5 items per second, essentially. But it'll use less than 1 item per second. I'm not sure if I need that, but we'll see. Recently I've begun going a little bit further out, and I'm learning that this might be the best thing to do. But let's see, is that star or that's star? No, that's spike for sure. No, wait a minute. That is windmill, right? If I look at this, yeah, okay, cool. Is there any, like... I need to find a half circle with that around it. That would be really, really useful. Let's see. Oh, right here. This is perfect. I can split this in half. Well, first rotate it, split it in half. The circle half will be yellow, and the star half will be green. What is the nearest circle to this? It's probably here or here. Nope, right here. Okay. So we're gonna do circle uncolored, star uncolored, circle uncolored. Because that's what that's gonna be. And then we'll just do that right there. So now I can just quickly travel between these two. Later I'll just combine them, but that'll be figured out just a little bit better. So, I guess the first thing I want to do is take these. I think maybe I'll use the double color thing. I think I'll try it out, see if it's better. It might be more efficient with space. I'm not sure. But we'll find out. Oh. Oh, gee, okay. I forgot I can now do like 12 items per. Okay, cool. Because I'm going to need the red. Let me just throw this by there. Okay. So this I might rotate upwards. And obviously I'm going to need to cut it in half, right? And when I do cut it in half, whoops. Perfect. That gives me exactly what I want. Then all I have to do is just rotate them. Looks like I'm going to need this rotator. And that also gives me exactly what I want. Now the problem is this. This can only cut 1.5 items every second. And I'm getting 12 items every second. We can't really have the cutters being a bottleneck. So what I'm gonna do is push these here, 1.5, 3, 6, 9, 12. I'm gonna need to push these further down. Push these into there. Cool. These can only push 6 items per second, which means each one of the cutters is going to go into 2 different lanes, if that makes sense. So I'm thinking I'll just do some kind of thing like this. Where I'll shove these into here. Oh, wait, whoa, wrong. Okay. No, hang on. No, each one does need to be there, so. Do that. This will go up here, this one to here, this one to here, this one to here, and we'll just keep going up like that. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, no, this is not what I need. Because these are only pushing out 1.5 items at a time. I only need to take these, split them into 2 groups. 4 technically, I guess. Okay. Let's do it that way. Take the merger. We're gonna go with 4 of these, because that would be 6. Okay. And then this would go into here. Then we'll take 4 more of these, except we'll push them up here. So the tunnel would do this. And then we'd have the belts here. And the belts here. Then I would want to do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Push these up. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. This would go across here like so. And I would have tunnels. Whoops. I would have tunnels across here like so. If I'm correct, this would be pushing 6 out. This would be pushing 6 out. Because it's 1.5, 3, 4.5, 6. I could save a lot of space. Let me save a bit of space. How I could save space is I could do this. Push these over into here. Just because I want the design to be modular, I'll keep this one with a tunnel. Throw this into here. And then, all I'd have to do is split it. Okay, this one needs to go like that. This one needs to go like that. There we go. So now I have 8 cutters turning 1.5 into 12. That's pushing 12 semicircles, 12 semi-stars, I guess. Or semi-windmills. Those are considered windmills, not stars. Then I'm taking those, shoving them into a balancer, which splits them into rotators, and then rotates them the correct direction. So now I'm going to need green. So let me get green. Yeah, I'll probably push this down this way. So green can probably come from the top up here, come around, and then come down. Maybe I'll do 1 down, 1 up. Up will be pure green. Down will be yellow. It supposedly is only going to take half the amount of color, so let's try that. Take this. I can insert 2 shapes into here, so I guess that's 1.5 per. These will be merged as well, by the way. Simply like that. Okay, here's the problem with these, though. If I do this, typically I would go with a design like this, and then do that. But that's not going to work anymore. So that's kind of problematic. And also, these would have to be split up still. So, exactly how good are these really in terms of making modular designs? These might be one of those things where it's just a little off. Because now I'm going to need 2 slots for shapes. And I'm going to need another slot for the colors. We'll start with 1 each. 2 slots for shapes typically means something like this. But then I also need a slot for the colors, which is going to be another push forward. These will start earlier, probably. Like that. So then shapes would go into here and here, meaning I probably shouldn't balance those. Colors would go into here, shapes would go across there, colors would go across here into the side. Problem is this. Yeah. Colors would actually need to go every other one instead. And what this means is that now both of these require a bridge. And that's fine, but now we're also getting into a little bit messier areas of things. Oops. See, this time it doesn't actually cover that. So now I have to wonder, if I keep expanding this design, just how well is it going to work? Because that's going to need the other belts to reach. Oh, you know what? This might not be necessary. This goes over into here, this goes over into here. That means this is one before it. This is one even to it. So it's like that. Even then, that's still stretched out a little bit. I don't think I like that. Okay, let's say I tried this. Take this out, throw this here. Throw this here. Push those like that. And then I would just continue this on. But now there's a problem. This takes up more space than this does. So now if I try that again, there's something in the way. Which means the only real way to do it I pushed these too far back is going to be like this. Or the better way to do it, I suppose, will be like this. Unless my belts still can hold more than 6. So I could take this, push this into here, and then push that forward. And then both of these go into there, and it essentially runs 2 times as fast. Because now some are going in there and it's splitting up. There would be less of these for them to go to, same amount of slots though. Then I do the same thing right about here, push this in, and do that. It's a little chunkier, but it's a design, and it comes out as less different things to merge. So let's Control X this right here. And shove it right here. Okay. This will be for the green. And now I have a modular design here that I can repeat. This is going to be 1.5 per one of these. So that's 3. And I'm going to need 12. 6, 9, 12. So now the modular design has expanded into 12. Oh, I messed up. There we go. Now it's ultra flooding. Okay. So we have that. Now I might need the same design for the semicircles. Whoops. See, that's why I made a marker, because I knew I would do that. This should only need 6 items per second. So, for the time being, we'll do that. Okay, we'll do that. Head down to the circles and then move you over here. What if... Okay, this is now going full, but we don't need it to go full. We only need it to go halfway. So... this one, guaranteed, only need to be halfway, because I don't need green for anything else, or red for anything else here. So this would be 6 items per second that need to go into here, right? But I'm not sure if I'm gonna like that, so let's do something of the sort like... this will go here for red. This will go here for green. So we're gonna do this. This is gonna cross over there probably. Then red will go into here. This is 1.2 per second. So 1.2, 2.4, 4.8, 6. Okay, now do this. Hang on. I think I could push these back a little further. Oh, whoops. Wait, no, I do need... No, I don't, because it's halfway. Forgot. Okay. So now I'm going to copy this, paste it right about here-ish, I want to say. Take this, push this through a tunnel into here. These will merge and cross back down. And these will merge and cross back down as well. Okay, now we're getting more of those pushing forward. Good. So now I need these to be merged. And I think I'll take one of these and push this through. And we'll just push that up. So now we're getting those in yellow. And I might actually move these circles around. Because, I know I said these will... Oops. Okay, these will merge down. There we go. These will go down this way. Probably go this way with this design. This can go over that way. That can continue farther down if it needs to. I'll make sure to put a tunnel. Shapes go into the top. Colors go into the bottom. We're gonna get one of the large ones here to completely gap this machine. As it should. That way, if I want this to continue further, I can let this continue further without any interruptions. So now, I need these on top of the circles. The layers are 0.75 items per second, so it's going to be double what I need here. Alright, for these, I'm going to take these out for now. Let's take all these, get these merged in. Like so. So we'll go down. I could probably get rid of that there. Not have extra stuff. And then these will go here. And then we get these. So the yellow circles would go on top, which means here is about where it would start. Okay, this is 1.5, so that's 3. That's 6. That's 12. And we just need this to go all the way down here. Okay. Oops. Okay. And then these need to go on the top of what's next. So shove that there temporarily. Those need to go on the top. We'll do this. This. All the way. Oops. These will go all the way down. Actually, hang on. Let's just do it this way. Nice. I think I like what I'm looking at. This goes down here, splits into those. Yes, we got one there, we got one there, we got one there, we got one there, and we got one there. Perfect. This way, instead of merging these, pushing them to one system, merging those, pushing those on one system, which takes like 5 blocks wide or so, or 5 tiles wide. Instead, this is only taking 4 tiles wide, 5 tiles wide. Okay, yeah, this is 7. This is cutting out 2 tiles. And that's a win in my book. Okay, now we just need to get it into the hub. And, can delete those. And we can put a general marker in here. It said it starts at the top right. So we're gonna go with SG SG. Next layer. They're gonna be circle green, circle green, circle green, circle green. Next layer. It's going to be nothing. Circle yellow. Circle yellow, nothing. Look at that. I know how these work. Okay. So now I'll merge these. I think upwards. I want to merge them up. Okay. And guess we'll do that. Or I'll push these here. Oh, there was some closer. That's fine. Oh, the hub is down here. Oh. How far can that? Okay, that can't go very far at all. Alright, we're gonna go in here. And then into here, and then into here. Alright, cool. Maybe I'll try and make this. There's that. I just have to rotate it. And how about a star? I think I have an idea. Okay, let's pin that. Wait. Oh no, that's not what it is. Okay, this, I just need to rotate it. I can't actually get much out of that one, so let's go to this one. Okay. So, first thing I'm gonna do, take this and, probably rotate it once this way. Okay. I'm gonna need blue, so maybe I can build over that, that's fine. Okay. First and foremost, I'll need a 4-way cutter. These are 1.5 items. Um, 3, 6, 9, 12. Okay. Cool. We'll do that. And then I want to get rid of the star piece, because the star piece is not going to help me. I am absolutely going to find another star for that. I don't feel like doing the star piece. Now, the good part about this is, remember, this cutter is 1.5 per second, right? The layer is half of that, so each one of these cutters can split into 2 layers equally. So that's the good sign. The bad sign is that it's probably not worth doing that, because that will be much more consuming with space. So let's just merge them anyway. You guys will be, whoops. Alright, you guys will be merged here. You guys merged here, then you guys here. And I have everything at the perfect rotation already. Oh, right. That's not how that was supposed to go. Very excited to get wires and stuff of that sort. Okay. And of course I need you to go there. So now you'll go all the way across here. You'll come all the way across here, and you'll come all the way across here. Doesn't matter in what order they're merged. So, thinking about bringing you straight up here, you straight up here. The earliest I could start merging is probably here-ish. Okay, making sure, because I might have had one of those in there. Okay. Merger. It's you here. I'm assuming this is 12. So 1.5, 3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah, that's kind of the problem. Okay, maybe what I'll do is I'll trash these and that'll force those up. Just a little bit. Okay, let's say I do that. That's probably right. All I have to do is fix these. Push those into there. And then need a blue and a red. guess the nearest red is quite far away. Probably only need 6 of these if I'm being realistic. So we'll go with 6 green, because that'll be the white. Okay, so I'll need to do 12 colors. That would be 1.2, 2.4, 4.8, 6. Uh-oh. Okay. So if that's 6, wait. 1.2, 2.4, 3.6, 4.8. That would be 6. So a little bit more. Push this into here. This one's not really an expandable design because it's coming from 2 different sides, although I guess technically I could expand it further back if I wanted to. We'll do that, and that'll give me a couple of purple. I want to take the purple. I want to merge half of them. This is 6 items, right? But then, with the other half, I actually want to throw these straight into another color changing chamber. So we'll go maybe 4 out. Probably do the same thing with this. You guys would go up in here and then collide, as to where you would just go straight across. And of course, let's get our higher tier tunnel, push that right there, and green goes into there. Now, what is this for? Well, this is for white. This is for that white star that's going to be on top. Speaking of, it looks like the nearest star is going to be up here. So, let's get started on that. Okay, not what I wanted. Okay. I think I could just push the colors straight across. Let's start here for now. Figure that out later. No, I would have to merge the colors because of how it's running, unless I used the original color changers. But then I would need more than 6. So let's merge these together. And let's push some color changes on here. Okay, so this is 6, not 6. This is 1.5. So it's actually going to start here probably. $1.5. That's 3. 6, 9, 12. I was struggling there. And then this would push all the way up here. Okay, now I'll shove a couple of these. Nope. Going back down, but in this direction. Wrong again, actually. I could just take this, copy it, rotate it twice, line this up. I would obviously have to change these, but that's fine. Oops. There we go. Now I have the white stars on top. What if I were to take this, copy it, paste it over here, take these out, because these would definitely come from below. Chuck these in here. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I would actually need to chuck it down here. These would all go there, and boom. Problem solved. Now, I'll take this, merge all these, and then let's see. take these and push those into there, which means I'm gonna need a bit of a crossing thing over here. Okay. Now we're gonna go up and then over like that. That's gonna take those and turn those purple. And I'm probably gonna do a bridge across something over there in a split second, because here's what I want to do. I want to take these. Actually, no, let's do it on top here. Okay, so if I get the layer thingy out, the bottom one would have to go first to the top one. Because this needs to be on the bottom, this one needs to be on the top. Right, that would be 1.5. That would be 3, 6, 9. Oh, wait. 3, 6, 9, 12. And also, look at that. We got extraction speed. Extraction, that would be these. Oh, 1.6 now. Those are faster than what they were before, so I can probably clear some of them out. However, I'm gonna need some quick merging here. Things are about to get somewhat complicated. Yep, and that's why I said we need to merge things. Actually, it's going quite smooth. Oh, never mind. Definitely my fault for need. Oh, whoa. Why is this being destroyed? Let's see if I can't merge you guys in with you. There we go, how about that? That's running a little better. And now, things are going kind of okay. This, and this I need. And it looks like I'm getting all of those. So we're in a state of winning, I would say. Minus the fact that things are getting absolutely humongous now. I might actually have to start lowering down on some of the early shapes like squares. Alright, and I can clear these out now and just throw those in normally. And all we have to do is wait. Can't really do much else. I kind of want to just wait here and vibe to the music until we get one of the upgrades. Which should definitely be coming from here. But now here's the thing though. If I look at these, I'm just gonna... Okay. Yeah. This is now at 16 items a second, but locked to 12. Because one of these is 1.6. If I remove that, it'll be 11. Okay. So, really, I can start removing these. Like, this should only be 6 items per second, right? Which means as time goes on, everything just gets faster. And that means I need less room for everything to be placed. I definitely need layering or stacking to be upgraded, so maybe I should start trying to get this. Problem is, I'm gonna have to cut a circle into 4 in order to do that. It's gonna be terrible. I'm gonna have to cut a circle into 4, then I'm gonna have to remerge it, then I'm gonna have to make sure part of it's white. I want to do that somewhere over this way. I need a regular, yep, there we go. Okay. It's all gonna combine into the same one later, so don't need more. What is this? 1.5, 3, 6, 9, 12. Oh, and I'm going off of 12 because that's what my belt speed is at right now, by the way. I probably won't finish this one today, but that's fine. Okay. Right now, I have all 4 sides here. The ones I want to go this way, we'll say, are the red ones. Yeah. The red ones will be this one and this one. And then the blue ones will be this one and this one. Okay. Red will be the middle one here. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. We're doing this just until we unlock the next shape, by the way. Alright, we're gonna go like that. And we're just following this pattern down this way. Uh-oh, okay. Actually, you know what? For design's sake, I think the ones that go down will use white bridges. Or the Mark II bridges, I should say. Okay, we'll take these, push these down. These will be merged. Okay, if I do this, that won't work. One forward. And then that. Okay, 1.5, 3, 6, 9, 12. There we go. These need to be dyed red. These on the other hand. Oh, look at that, we did it. 180 degrees rotator. Nice. Okay. I think this goes here and this goes here. And these need to be white. Thank you. However, I think now with the addition of, oh wow, those are what I needed? I already have those going in there. Really? Cool. Now I kind of am inclined to wait for those. Let me see. 6 per second. Let me do some mathematics real quick. Okay. So I'm getting 6.6 per second, and we're gonna say there's 60 seconds in a minute. I'm getting 396 per minute. Now let's take 25,000, divide that by 396. That would take about an hour to get, is what I'm getting. 63 minutes. But how about we change this to 19,000? 47 more minutes. I don't really have 47 more minutes to spare. So unfortunately, I can't really do that. Alright, I think I'll finish that, this next time I play, so I can finally get back to upgrading this stacker, which means I can hopefully have it give me 1 item per time instead of 0.75. But, I'll see everyone in the next stream. Till then, goodbye. This music really is nice.